What's up, guys? Holla frickin' Luya! It's the #1 spot. About frickin' time, too. So, a little heads up first. This #1 spot might seem a little unjustified to a lot of you, but for those who know me really well, they really won't be surprised by it. So, without further ado, I'll introduce you to #1 spot. So, in #1 is Trigun. Trigun is a manga series illustrated and written by Yasuhiro Naito. It was published from 1995 to 2007. A little bit about Naito. After leaving college, he had gone to work selling apartments for a housing corporation, but he struggled to keep up his manga drawing hobby. But reassured by some success, he quit his job to draw full time. With the help of a publisher friend, he submitted Trigun to Shonen Captains, and the series was serialized from 1995 to the magazine's demise in 97. Luckily, Naito moved to a different magazine, continuing the series in Young King Hours under the title Trigun Maximum, where it remained until finishing in 2007. In 1988, Trigun was adapted into a 26-episode anime series animated by Madhouse Studios. And to commemorate its 10th anniversary, Trigun is being made into an animated film. The title of the film is Trigun Badlands Rumble. Trigun is known for having its space western theme, but the plot of the story is around Vash the Stampede, and two insurance society employees follow him around in order to minimize the damages inevitably caused by him. Most of the damage attributed to Vash is actually caused by the bounty hunters in pursuit of him and his $60 billion double-dollar bounty. Throughout Vash's travels, he tries to save lives using non-lethal force, and he is occasionally joined by a priest named Nicholas D. Wolfwood, whose skill with guns are second only to Vash's. The series often employs comic relief and is most light-hearted in tone, although the tone shifts towards darker and more dramatic situations as it draws to a conclusion. It also involves moral conflict pertaining to the morality of killing other living beings, even when arguably justified. Now, moving on to the characters. So, we start off with Vash. Vash is a very light-hearted, expert marksman that tries to promote love and peace.
Love and peace!
As he personally said in several episodes. He appears to be a very merry person that dislikes seriousness, but he is actually a very deep person and serious. He's more known as Vash the Stampede, or simply the humanoid typhoon. Now, a little off topic here, but Vash is my favorite anime/manga hero of all time. When we all were growing up, we all had our heroes. Some of them made such an impact on us and made such an influence on our lives that we still abide by some of the principles that they followed. But no other kind of hero, fictional or real, has made such an impact on my life, on my being, as Vash. It's believed that every single life is precious and that no one has a right to abuse it or steal it. It really hit hard. He is by far the most self-giving hero that I've ever seen, and self-sacrifice, to me, is what makes a real hero. Now, moving on with the characters, there's Meryl Strife and Millie Thompson, the two insurance agents sent to evaluate claims regarding the humanoid typhoon. Initially, they dismissed the idea that the real Vash is the legendary humanoid typhoon, but they soon after find out they're right on the spot. Then there's Nicholas D. Wolfwood, a suburb gunman who almost equal to Vash himself in terms of skill, and arguably the most skilled human being with a pistol in the entire series. Wolfwood is a priest who wields an enormous cross to carry his sins. Wolfwood and Vash get into many conflicts over the morality of murder. Wolfwood is one of the most badass characters in the series, and he is a tragic figure that his redemption comes with a heavy cost. Then comes the antagonist, Knives, Vash's brother. Most of the situations Vash ends up in are, in one way or the other, connected to Knives. Knives' goal is to destroy humankind entirely, by any means necessary. Under the leadership of Knives are the Gung-Ho Guns, a group of superhuman assassins with extraordinary abilities. Their leader is Legato Blue Summers, a fanatical henchman of Knives with telepathic and psychic powers, who sends them out to attack Vash and causes him as much suffering as possible. The groups line up differs slightly between the anime and the manga's versions of Trigun, with some characters appearing in one, but none on the other. Now in terms of artwork. Well, artwork isn't Naito's best quality, but I like it, except for the fact that every character that has a mustache or a goatee in this series seems to be lipless. Yeah, no lips. If you got the beard, you don't have the lips. As most of you will know, Naito is also the co-creator of Gungrave, so his style is quite unique. It's very Naito-ish. I don't know how else to put it. But I love the action sequences in the manga. They are very dynamic. Trigun is, to me, the unbeatable. It's number one. Not necessarily because of the story, because the story is good, but it could be better. What really wins me over with this manga is the characters. Sorry to disappoint a lot of you out there, but yeah, this is my top 10, so I call the shots here. So yeah, nothing else to add here. So see you guys. I won't be making any reviews soon, not anytime soon at least. So without anything else to add here, this has been Sabitsuita, over and out.
二つ目の夜に小石の育てを取りワルツを買う
After all now, this land is made of love and peace!
Yeah.